Good time, crew. It's been a long time for
this. Good time, crew. Welcome
It's been
back.
a while since we've been able to get back to some wrestling, but
yes,
I'm so excited. Sorry, there's like some extra papers and junking up the desk.
it's not junk. It's important.
But it's been a long time since we've been able to get to some wrestling, and
Yes.
I actually am really excited to see this one because I wonder what they're gonna say.
Wrestling secrets exposed.
Wrestling secrets exposed. Shout out to someone. You definitely sent this to me on
Yes,
Instagram.
somebody sent this.
And you know what? I'm a nice guy, so I want to give you the proper shout out. Why are you killing
Did
me
I
with the
pinch
chair?
you? Sorry.
I want to give you the proper shout out because I am a nice guy, so you're
Mr. Nice Guy.
Harry Waldron. Thank you so much for sending
you,
this video
Harry.
out to us because this is something that we need. So let's check this out,
This
guys.
is cool.
Really excited. Let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about this video. And let's see about these wrestling secrets.
Yes.
And let us know if some of them you already knew about.
And this is part 1.
What wrestling federations don't want you to know.
There will be some people that are angry at me for what I'm doing here.
How they make it look so real, even though it isn't.
What do you mean by fake? It's fake.
But don't be mistaken. If you think wrestling is all just one big hoax, you may be shocked when you discover the secrets.
Pretty much TV.
Yeah, we'll say. 5:13 on the
Before we get to the action, let's meet the masked men who will expose wrestling's greatest secrets. The wrestlers' names and appearances have been changed to protect their true identities. Here is Brute Force, the All-American Boy, Colossus, Ben Hurt, Private Pain,
These are all not real people.
Skullduggery,
Then we have to really introduce them all. Is it necessary to introduce all of these people if they're not even, you know what I mean?
Oh, I guess
Like,
if
let's
we're gonna
get
be
to the
referring them,
secrets, baby.
I don't know.
Let's get to the secrets.
Slither,
they want you to see them.
and Brash Knuckles.
There's no way getting around it. You watch TV every Monday night and you can see, oh, they're stomping when they punch. Oh, they're stomping when they kick. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that punches are pulled.
Every wrestling match is filled with explosive action. Violence looks real because the men in the ring employ secret tricks to make it look a lot more dangerous than it really is. The deception starts with 5 basic moves that every wrestler needs to know. Wrestling basic number 1, the body slam.
Most people think when your body's slammed in the ring, it doesn't hurt. Nothing can be further from the truth.
That's because you're lifted 6 feet above the ring and slammed into the mat at full force. But there's a secret to how it works. First, Private Pain isn't lifting Ben Hurt by himself. They're actually working together to pull off this trick. It's really Ben who's pushing off of Private Pain's thighs to launch himself into the air. See? There's the push-off. But that's not the only secret. Private Pain isn't trying to hurt his opponent. He's actually trying to help him by not slamming him down until his head is safely tucked in. He avoids injury by landing flat on his back and not on his head. Now for basic rule number 2, the punch.
Wait, let's talk about this for a second because that is so smart. Because the thing is, here's the real deal, and you guys already know this. It is entertainment. So
Right.
you want to put on a good show, but you're not really trying to kill the guy because how can he
No.
come back next week?
Right.
If he got a broken neck, he's not coming back.
No.
It's supposed to be entertainment. So to have his head come up so you don't break your neck,
Yes, yeah.
it keeps it like, okay, he still got slammed. It still hurt, but he's not dead.
But he's that right.
He can get back
it's
up.
smart to know that they think that far because like I think we all can understand like the moves can be choreographed, but I don't think I thought about that. Like making sure his neck comes all the way up.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But that makes perfect
But I
sense.
do believe them that it still hurts no matter what.
Yeah, it still hurts, but your neck's not broken.
That's still direct pain, though.
Yeah, but at least you can get back up.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right, now the punch.
If a 280-pound guy punched a 300-pound guy in the face, he'd either have no teeth or a broken jaw.
He's right. No one could take a beating like this if the punches were real. So what's the secret?
Almost all the wrestlers in the ring tend to work light. We touch very light. All the holes are very light. Because we might make it look as believable as possible, with as little injury to each other as possible.
Just like in a back alley brawl, a closed fist can cause serious damage when it lands on someone's chin. So how do the wrestlers avoid getting hurt? Here's the secret. An open fist, which doesn't pack any real punch. Unlike movie stuntmen, wrestlers don't swing and miss. They make light contact so their opponent will know when to react. From this angle, we can see that the punches are so light, they barely touch the wrestler's stomach. But the fans think they're real, because they don't know the secrets. On to basic move number 3, the stomp.
I was wondering why they did this.
There's always a lot of stomping going on inside the ring. No, these wrestlers aren't doing the Texas two-step. They're creating another illusion by making the punching sounds with their feet. And you thought the Lord of the Dance made a lot of noise. Here's basic move number 4.
I always wonder why they did the stomp. I noticed. I noticed that they did the stomp, but I thought it was just for
like dramatics.
Dramatics, like I'm jumping at you, like
here
I come. Like here I come. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like
so that you can hear the punch at the same time.
Well, otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear it. You know, in movies, you watch some of the background of the movies and things like that. When they do the dub, when they do the voiceovers, they gotta go put the noise in for the fighting.
Because realistically, it's not that loud.
In real life, if you're fighting,
right,
that's really not making.
And then
like,
if you're hitting bare skin, it's like punch.
That's not really making a loud noise.
No, and if you hit bare skin, it's only gonna sound like.
So it's got to be like this. Hit me. Punch me. No, punch me more.
Sorry. Yeah.
Like when you smack. Like when I smack me.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, like that.
But
like
that's cool. Good to know. Stomp.
Okay, now the kick.
The kick.
It's all about minimizing the impact, you know. It's no different than a boxer rolling with a punch. The best way for a boxer to protect himself when a guy's hitting him with a punch is to roll with it.
The combination of ballet and brutality. The head kick takes perfect timing. In this case, some acting lessons wouldn't hurt either. Here's the secret. There's no real strength behind the kick because there is no kick. The All-American boy simply holds his foot up and brute force runs into it. The foot does make contact, but not where you think. Brute force's hand, not head, takes the force of the blow, while his arm secretly guides the foot to its target. When he snaps his head back at just the right moment, the kick looks real, but we know it isn't. Finally, basic move number 5, the headbutt.
Headbutts are awesome if you know how to do them. I'll hit my thumb or my hand. Sometimes I might not even come close.
The headbutt appears to be a savage and unmerciful act in which heads collide with raw energy. Of course, that would cause an instant concussion if the wrestlers really smashed heads, but they don't. The secret? With his hand on the All-American boy's head, brute force drives his forehead into his own thumb, pulling sharply away just as he connects. Now that you know the secrets behind these 5 basic moves, you'll never look at wrestling the same way again. So what makes these moves look so believable when you watch a match? Wrestlers call it the sell.
If I'm laying somebody and beating.
But let's talk about this for a second. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of moves in here. I mean, yeah, I get it. These basic moves, they can look a little whatever, and they're a little extra put on. But a move like the Goldberg Spear, Boy, that's a big man falling on you.
I was gonna say, some of those are not like...
There's nothing you can fake about that. He's coming right here and just...
Or, you know, getting somebody's butt, having to put your face in somebody's butt.
Is that dude? Yeah, how you fake that?
You can't.
Yeah, so yeah,
That's a butt.
He actually doesn't put his face in the butt because there's a piece of fabric. Nope. You get butt right to the face.
Cheeks and all.
Right to the face. And whatever he had for lunch.
Anyway.
And when one of the Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy, somebody flipping off the thing landing on you, you can't fake that.
No. That's why they said basic.
So yeah, some of the basic moves, I get it, but you guys know, we know, everybody knows. This is just for entertainment that we're watching, even this video.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so don't be mad at us like, but it just, like, you know, we know.
Watch the video.
Yeah.
And if they don't know how to sell what I'm doing to them, it's not going to look real. It's not going to look good.
These hits and kicks would look as phony as they really are if the victim didn't follow through with a good sell job. It's one of the secret ingredients that makes wrestling look so real.
When you receive a punch, you have to sell that punch. Your job is to sell, to grimace, to make the hold look painful, even though there's absolutely no pressure being applied to you whatsoever.
You can lose every match in the world. If you know how to sell, you can become a superhero because people will love you.
If the wrestlers didn't grunt and groan or kick and scream in pain, this would look downright hokey. By selling the agony to the crowd, the fake fight looks vicious. But we know that the wrestlers aren't really hurting each other. Looks like the All-American boy is acting more like the All-American baby. This poke in the eye is pretty convincing. But let's take a closer look at what's really going on. Here, the thumb never comes close to the eye. But the fans buy it because of the sell. Here's the classic rake across the ropes. From the front, it looks like sheer torture. But from this angle, you can see that the wrestler's eye isn't even touching the rope. His fingers are protecting his face. All that screaming makes it believable. He continues the sell throughout this hold, which is called the Armbar. That's gotta hurt. Well, not really. Here's how it looks without the theatrics. Now see how convincing it looks when he sells it.
Yeah.
That's showbiz.
While people are there watching the match, they want to believe.
And they do.
I need to know how to do that. How to do that and make it look and make it.
Oh.
Not for real.
I thought you was like, I didn't know how to do that.
I don't even know how to do that. What, my butt gonna be on concrete? I'm gonna break my butt.
But that is
and maybe
true.
only,
How they make that look real.
minimally damage somebody's Adam's apple.
Ugh.
And, given that I'm fighting a man. Because a woman want to get the leg drop. No, I'm just kidding.
We practice moves sometimes around the house.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never did that.
Believe. Thanks to sell jobs like these.
Okay, let's talk about Hey.
Coming up, you'll meet the mystery man who decides who wins and who loses every wrestling match.
Your main job is putting two people together that'll draw money.
Plus, the biggest secrets aren't on top of the ring, they're underneath it. Wait till you see what's hiding down there. And how the wrestlers fly out of the ring, bash into their opponents, and not get hurt? Find out how it's done when we expose more of wrestling's greatest secrets.
We need to talk about that.
That's why they said this is part one.
That's the stuff that we need to get to. We need to do a part two. Guys, let us know in this video right now. If you want us to do a part two, we need to see it.
Because we need to know.
We need 500 likes on this video for part two. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I never tried to do that before, but
yeah, me either.
You encourage people to hit the like button. Is that a scam from YouTube? Oh, sorry. Hi, guys.
Just do it anyway, okay?
So anyway,
Gosh.
like we said, we know it's supposed to be good entertainment, and it is good entertainment.
It is entertainment. That's why it's like, who cares if it's like if the secrets are exposed, because it's still fun to watch. But it is cool to know.
But you can't just go. I mean, everybody knows that. If you're a person that thinks logically, you know, with your brain, you know.
You know, people don't do
that. You can't really be. You can't sit there punching. It's not a street fight. They can't really punch.
It's not
each
MMA.
Other. Yeah, they can't really sit there. But yeah, you want to punch each other in the face, go to MMA.
Right.
But or
if
boxing.
You just want entertainment and dramatics and talking and a whole show.
I think wrestling might be even better entertainment than MMA.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of MMA.
MMA is a little savagery. I know you guys are going to say something different.
Yeah.
But it's a little savagery to me.
But that's our opinion.
It's
so
like a street fight with, like, you know, with a little bit of martial arts and some gloves.
Yeah. And people, you can love it. That's great. But people can also not like it. And that's also great.
I just don't like the thought of getting hit in the face.
And I don't like watching that.
And I don't like watching other people get beat up.
Yeah.
It's like, it's I don't know.
Yeah, it just doesn't rub me the right way. I don't know.
It really could go to a deeper discussion of why people like what they like. It's like you go all the way back to the gladiator days. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, you two guys, fight to the death.
Yeah, seriously. And everybody's like, yeah.
It's like, oh, it's entertainment to watch people fight to the death.
To the death. Oh my gosh.
Now I understand why circus performers came, because, you know, those people didn't want to fight to the death. So it's like, how about we entertain you by doing things that you can't do?
Right.
Like walk on this tightrope or do some flips, do fire.
Or train these animals.
Or train some animals, right. That's entertainment. But so is wrestling. So anyway.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do y'all want part 2? Let us know in the comments, okay? And we promise not to forsake you from wrestling for too long.
Like the video. We'll see you next time.